When I was a little kid, we lived in the beautiful state of Virginia in the Shenandoah Valley, and our family had about 5 acres of property. Many a day I would be outside enjoying the outdoors on those 5 acres. This particular day I was playing golf. So I was out there with my 5-iron and I was swinging away, hitting balls back and forth across the yard. After I'd been playing for a little while, my dad came out and said, "Hey Joel, I don't want you to be using real golf balls because the car, the house, I don't want you to hit anything, okay?" But I just had to hit one more. just one more golf ball. So I went back and I swung and I hit the ball and it went sailing straight through the back of my dad's Ford Escort window. So the next thing that I did was go and hide in the basement. I went and found a dark corner in the bottom of our house and hid myself in my guilt and my shame. But soon my dad came calling my name. He said, "Joel, Joel, where are you?" When I came out from my hiding place, we went over to the car and I could tell that my dad was disappointed in me. The back window of his car was completely shattered. There was the hole, and then from there was ripples like electricity that went out from the impact zone. The next day, instead of going to play in a baseball game, I sat with my dad in our church parking lot as we watched the repairman fix the back window of his car. I knew what I'd done. My disobedience was right there for all to see. And yet my dad didn't yell at me. He didn't attack me. He spoke with me. He taught me gently as we sat there watching the repairman do his job. He said, "Joel, this is why I told you not to hit real golf balls in the front yard. You see, there's a cost when things get broken, and someone's got to pay for it. Do you understand what I'm saying, son?" Jesus invites us to do the same with him. He knows our sin. He sees the challenges that we face. He sees the ripple effects through our lives. And he comes calling your name. "Joel, Joel, where are you?" He's disappointed. Our lives are shattered and in pieces. But Jesus doesn't yell. He speaks with us, gently teaching us, working with us to repair our hearts and our lives. I know he's done that for me. The response from him was to softly speak the truth of his life and his death for me, and how he could save me from the mess that I'd made. If I'd humble myself before him, he could make me whole again. You're gonna face challenges. You're gonna run into troubles in this life. Many of them will be of your own making. But in John 8 verse 12, Jesus said this, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." He's done it for me, and he's still illuminating my life. He's willing to work with you as well, to sit gently beside you and teach you. Will you let him guide your life today?